Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and a couple of months ago, Vice News came out to my place and interviewed me and interviewed the crew, and we put on a Nerf for. I modded a Strife for them, and then they met up with us in Missouri at the Mutation Mall Madness event and got to see what HVZ is like, and it was all really cool, and then they did a big article on it, and it was fun. And a number of people have asked me, hey, what was that like? You know, can you give us some insight? Was it weird? Was it interesting? Was it fun? And I'm going to do that. But first, I have some good, excellent war footage from the event that we held here for them, filmed by able crewman recruit Frey. He had his GoPro going and got some great war footage, and so I'm going to show that off. This was the event that we put on for them when they came here. So here we go. So those yellow tarps in the middle, that's the middle line. You want the skull on the other side. I will be sitting on the sideline with a chess clock. When the skull switches sides, I will start that side's clock. The goal is to run out your opponent's clock. So you want the skull on their side for a total of 3 minutes.
Okay.
Once one side has had it for 3 minutes, that side wins. We'll then switch sides and do it again.
Can we throw it?
You can throw it. You can throw it, you can roll it, you can run it across.
Well, we're gonna break it.
Yeah. Probably. It's plastic. Try not to hit anybody in the face with it, but
Yeah.
it's plastic. You'll be fine. You're adults. You can take it.
We're good.
That's why we're...
I like this game immediately more.
Yes.
Because I don't have to push the button on the wrong button on the timer.
It's just me on the sideline.
This is immediately a better game tech for me.
Yes, they had that problem the last time we did it. They just kept like, no, hit your color. It's not that complicated.
I'm orange, right?
So.
Is there a strategy to this thing? Or we just...
Well, you've got instant respawn. You just get back here and respawn. And then wherever the skull is, we're going to try and get it on the other side.
Stand by!
Okay.
Easy as it comes.
Where's the skull now?
In the middle.
Okay.
By those yellow banners in the middle.
Cool.
You guys go that way. I'm going to go up the far side.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All ready!
Good hit.
You hit?
I'm good. They got us.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
All right. Game of attrition. Game of attrition. Don't overextend yourself. Get strung out on your own. Ideally, if I do get hit, I want to be close enough to one of you two that you guys can pick it up and bring it back so I can respawn.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So when you get hit, you drop the pistol, come back and respawn.
Yeah.
Yep. And you grab another one.
Gotcha.
These
Or if
represent
you find one
our-
on the ground, you can pick it up and bring it back.
Yes.
But only if you're still.
Only if you're still in.
Team, are you ready?
Ready!
Is there a time limit to this?
Whoever runs out.
3, 2, 1, go!
So this blaster counts as your life token. If you're still alive, go ahead and pick them up off the ground and bring them back. Our team wins when we have more of those than the other team.
Okay.
And if you get tagged, just put it down on the ground.
So you gotta cog this to shoot?
Yep. And it's best to do that when you're not holding onto the trigger.
Okay.
1 and then 2. Not both.
Okay. Should I run around with it loaded or?
Yeah, these blasters are old enough. You can keep them primed.
You need like a sheath.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a sweatshirt. Just do it the third grader way.
Oh my god. I don't know if I have the coordination to get it back. Then.
That's all you need. Yeah, I can't put mine down. Otherwise, it's gone. Yeah!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
right now?
Hey, welcome back.
We're currently doing rolling respawn game. So every time you get hit, you come back out. The next person that gets hit, you two are now a team, and you go respawn on either end.
Oh, that's good.
You only got one life, so when you get out, you just come out.
That's good.
So yeah, it was neat. By the end of it, everyone got involved. The camera crew, the producer, the guy who's doing the interview, they all ended up joining in the last couple of rounds and just had a wonderful time. And they all kind of said the same thing. They usually end up doing, the really hard-hitting, dark, worst of humanity type stuff that Vice News is known for. And so getting to come here and do this light-hearted, fun thing and seeing adults just running around having fun and not caring, they had a lot of fun, and it was nice for them, and that was cool to see them having so much fun and smiling and relaxing and all of that. And then they showed up at Mutation Mall Madness, and they got to see the the crazy, dark, hectic, there's zombies everywhere, because Mutation Mall Madness was close quarters and very fast-paced and very chaotic, and they got to see all sides of it. And then they did their article. They also did interview me, and it wasn't the first time that I've been interviewed by a big production group like that. The first one was when Tier first went viral. Discovery Channel Canada came and did a couple, interviewed me twice. They came out and did and saw me twice. What are you up to, Swamp Cat? Are you eating stuff? Are you murdering stuff? Is it a spider? Are you eating a spider? You are eating a spider. She eats spiders. Anyway, they came out and interviewed me, so I was familiar with how where to look off camera and how to put a mic on and the kinds of questions that they're going to ask and all of that. And so that was fairly usual. I was used to actual proper production crews who know how to actually use a camera and a mic boom and all that, and so that wasn't too weird. What was I don't want to say surprising, but what was kind of a relief was that they did end up doing it as a positive article, and that was something that there was some concern when they first reached out to me. And I talked about it to the other people in our local group who usually come to my wars. There was concern that it might end up being a hit piece, or that they would make our hobby look bad or negative, or and so there were a couple of people who didn't want to be involved because their livelihood is Nerf. That is their entire income. Whereas for me, it's a hobby. I have a regular job that pays my mortgage that has nothing to do with Nerf, and so I was willing to take the risk in the hopes that it would end up being a good article. When I talked to the director about our concerns, he assured me that wasn't what we're going for. This is the angle we're going for. And okay, I'll trust you. Let's go. And so it ended up being just the crew that got involved. And then Mutation Mall Madness decided, and they reached out to me and said, hey, is this guy on the up and up? How do you think he's going to play this? And I'm given how much fun they had here and talk, I think it's going to be good. And then luckily it was. There was another article that came out, I think the year before, about the Nerf hobby that definitely didn't put us in a positive light, and so there was some trepidation and some concern, and I was glad that it ended up being unfounded and that it was a good article. And what's really impressive is if you look at the comments on the video, they're overwhelmingly positive, which I was not expecting. And apparently they were absolutely flabbergasted by the fact they never get positive comments. And yeah, you get the ones that are, airsoft or paintball is better, or why not get a real gun, or, you're a bunch, grow up and all this stuff. And, I'm so used to that, it just, whatever. But the number of people that saw that was very wholesome and it was cool, and they liked that, I do this with my kid, or I'm going to start doing this with my kid, or I'm going to go buy a Nerf blaster. This is really neat, seeing people having fun and not caring. And other people going, it's weird seeing Vice News do a positive article. That's also refreshing. So, yeah, it was a good experience. I'm glad we did it. In the end, I'm definitely glad that we did it. It was a lot of fun. I learned some stuff. I hope they learned some stuff. The positive side of our hobby, and both sides, both the fun casual Nerf war in the backyard as well as the serious HVZ type stuff got shown. The thing that didn't really get featured as much was the increasing competitive 5v5 kind of real sport type stuff. Didn't really get featured, but we didn't do that here, and they didn't have an opportunity to go to one of those events, so that didn't really get featured, and that's understandable. But ultimately, it was fun, and I'm glad we did it. So, yeah, who knows what will happen in the future? Hopefully, I will have more war footage. I will try. It is a big goal for me this year. Make sure I get lots of good footage, and I will do my best. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.